All right, we gonna get into the story time. Fuck it, we about to get into the story time. Three of my mans went on a drill and they left me. All right, it wasn't really a drill, but it was, you feel what I'm saying? So, all right, we gonna talk about it. It wasn't a drill. Like, we wasn't going to shoot niggas. That wasn't that. Let me get that out the way real quick. I'm a civilian. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a civilian. All right, but I gotta give y'all some backstory though, because if you don't get no backstory, you're not gonna understand what's going on. LMG Marno, chill. This happened a while ago. This was like, I was in like 7th, 8th grade at this point. I used to be with these 3 niggas. I'm gonna say their names: Dalen, Wilmer, and Malik. I'm not gonna lie, Malik and Wilmer, them 2 niggas was demons. They did whatever they did not care. Like, they did not care. They was crash outs, chat. They was crash outs, chat. They was crash outs. We used to hang out every day. We used to be together. Like, after school, we just go walk, do shit. Them niggas was crash outs, especially the boy Wilmer. He was a crash out. That nigga really was a crash out. Like, he just do shit. He got kicked out of his past schools for punching on teachers. That nigga slow. Something wrong with him. I ain't gonna lie. Something wrong, cuz. But I used to be with him every day. Like, one of my best friends at the time. Besides the point, we used to be together.
Oh my God.
We used to be together all the time. You feel what I'm saying? And and they had beef with this one nigga, and I forgot his name. I'm gonna just call him T. They had beef with this nigga T, short bull, and they didn't fuck with him. Like, they just didn't fuck with him. I had no problem with him. They just didn't fuck with him, but they used to troll him all the time, like low-key bully him. I'm not gonna lie, they used to low-key bully him. But that was never me. I never was like, all right, you feel me? I'm gonna bully him too with them. No, like, I never ride it. But I just knew what it was, and that shit just wasn't nothing to do with me. So I just let them rock. You feel what I'm saying? So they had some beef with that nigga. They was arguing with him during school. They was like, all right, bet, watch, this, that, whatever, right? I'm like, what the fuck they about to do? What they about to rumble? We go outside. Keep in mind, this is the time where we all together. So we all together every day. So we together after school. We walked to Walmart. And this shit. We over there just chilling. Niggas start drawing. Wilmer throwing hammers over the aisles. My man's Malik running around laughing, trolling shit. My man's Dalen there like, what the fuck is these niggas doing? I left. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I left them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, I left them niggas. They ended up stealing a fucking hammer from Walmart. What the fuck? Real rap. Look, these niggas is crazy. They crash out. Something wrong with them. They used to throw bottles at buses. That's besides the point. That's another time. We left. They stole a hammer, right? They stole a hammer from Walmart. At this time, it already kind of got dark because it's the winter time. So, you know, in the winter time, it get dark faster. It already got dark. So it's probably like 5, 6 o'clock around there, but it's kind of dark outside now. We walking around. They like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, let's go to this nigga crib and break his window. I'm like, what? They talking about the nigga T crib. I'm like, you sure we about to do that? They like, yeah, keep in mind, I was a bitch at the time. I ain't gonna lie. I was a bitch at the time. I was a bitch, but like, I'm not a dickhead, so I'm like, I'm not about to do that. But I'm like, I'm with them now. I can't show them I'm bitching, so I'm gonna do it now. Now I gotta do it. They got the hammer. We walking back. They about to walk up. They like, all right, bro, look, I'm gonna throw this at the window, and then we gonna run. I'm like, hold up. I'm trying to persuade them. Y'all sure we wanna do this? Cause I ain't gonna lie. We right next to the school, bro. They got cameras. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to persuade them. I'm not trying to do this. They're like, bro, stop being a bitch. This day. I'm like, dying. I'm like, look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Y'all can break the window. I'm standing on the corner. I ain't gonna lie. I know that's me being a bitch, but I'm gonna keep it. I stood on the corner. I'm down the block. So like how the block setup is, I'm on the corner right here. They over here up the block. So I'm not far. I'm waiting. They're like, all right, we about to break the window. Just when you hear it run, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm sitting on this. I'm waiting on the corner, sitting on the step. All I hear is the glass shatter. That shit, shh, crazy, right? All I see these niggas running. Keep in mind they dark skinned, so they running fast and shit. They like go by fast. I'm like, oh shit. I start running. Right, I start running too. I'm next to my man's Wilmer. Bo and Malik ran the opposite way. Wilmer ran the way I ran. So we was running and we cut down a block. We turned left, cut down the block. While we walk. He stopped running. He looked at me. He like, bro, is there a car behind us? I look back. I'm like, yeah, why? He just took off running. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, why he start running? I start running with him. I didn't know why we was running, but I ran. I start running. Keep in mind, that's a one way. So we bugging right, ran down like the hill, and the car turned and they yelling at us like, yo, stop running. They're not running. I'm like, no, what they do? I'm really confused. Like, yo, what these niggas do? Because I didn't see what they did. So I cut the John I cut the block with him, made it right on the corner. We running down. My man's Wilmer do the craziest step in his life. This nigga on some shit like this. He running forward. He stopped like this. turned back and just took off without saying shit to me. I just seen him run off behind me. I'm like, no, yo, this nigga really a demon for that. The car turned. I'm like, fuck it. I ran across the street, and it was a two-way block. It's like a two-way lane. It's 2 lanes, but it was like a busy ass street. I ran across there, ran through the alleyway, took my hoodie off, and I'm like, damn, yo, these niggas see me, I'm cooked. I took my hoodie off and I just started walking home like nothing happened. You feel what I'm saying? And at that point, we was good. I was good. I don't know where them niggas was, but the fact that that nigga left me, I should have knew. I should have knew him. You feel me? I'm like, no, I'm walking home. I'm out of breath. And shit. I walk in the crib, acting like everything cool. Like I didn't just get chased by a nigga down the block. Go, feel me? Everything was cool. Them niggas calling my phone, bro. You good? I'm like, nigga, yeah, I'm good. You left me. The fuck you mean? Am I good? Nigga, you left me. Why didn't you tell me we was turning back? You could have told me that was the move. I didn't know. Boy, so I'm like, oh, my bad, bro. I just said, you feel me? I'm like, yo, that nigga was there explaining something like, it's cool, bro. You got it. Like, we still cool for that day arm, but I should have known not to fuck with him. Them niggas took me on a drill and then left me.